a good project at the end? What do you think?
For me, it's a great opportunity. I learned a lot, especially about the period of World War II, and it was greater than my expectation, as I said previously, and I think that more projects like this will be very beneficiary to our schools.
So I would assume that in the future you would involve also in other projects. Do you have any ideas? Do you want like a specific project to start in the future? Do you have any ideas? Or maybe more digital, more technological?
I think the project was very successful. Maybe it was better to involve more countries in this project. But anyway, I am very satisfied with this project.
Okay, that's nice. So, you were introduced to new teaching material, methods, techniques and approach, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, apart from that, we had also a cultural aspect. That means that you met some places, some spots, some monuments related to World War II. So, did this meet your expectations? I mean, that you learned new things from the visit, from the guides, from all this stuff?
I definitely earned many things because of the nature of my lesson. My subject is physics, so I was pleasantly surprised when I saw everything about the World War II, collaborating to create an environment for the sciences, for historical, for history subjects and theater during our visit. And I never knew the role of the countries that were partners with us, and I learned a lot.
Okay. So, just to conclude, what do you appreciate most? What was the best part of the project? What probably was the worst part of the project? And you wanted to exclude? The best and the worst.
So for me, I had a great experience regarding the teaching in our visit in Serbia. The system is a little bit different in Serbia, so I think
It was like a valuable experience?
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. The worst part, maybe? Do you have any idea? Or maybe something you would elaborate or change or make better?
I can't say something was worst. I don't agree because overall it was a great project. Okay, the traveling from Cyprus is a bit challenging, but I don't have something to say that it was the worst. I can't say anything negative about the project.
Okay, so one last question. Is there anything you are personally attached to, something very special, something you will remember forever? Just one thing to highlight. Something from...
One thing?
One thing, just choose one.
That's
Pick one.
Challenging. The experience from this project is that no matter how small a country or a city is, you gain a lot by visiting and listening to the locals and listening to the stories, the local stories and the history of the places. Because Cyprus is a small country, I hope our partners understood the meaning of our participation in history, our part in history.
They really liked it. minutes?
I agree.
Okay, thank you.
Are you familiar with the Erasmus project and what was your role in it?
Yes, I am familiar to the project. I participated also 6 years ago. This year we participated at the school. We had online meetings with other students from around the world. Yeah.
Was it a boring or a fun experience? Was it interesting?
It was a very fun experience. We learned so much from it. It was amazing to know about other people's cultures and traditions and stuff about their way of living.
What values did you learn through that experience?
Firstly, the value of teamwork and working as a group of people in a team, which is really important, and also having the mind to process information and have an opinion on things.
What was the best and what was the worst part of the project?
The worst part of the project was we didn't have to be like together to meet each other at person. The best part was to be able to meet other people and to learn from it and from them, and yeah, to live this experience.
Would you participate again and why?
Sure, because it's something that you only learn from it, and it's really important to communicate with other cultures, people, and yeah.
Thank you, girls.
What was your role in the project?
Well, we participated in the project as part of the media team. We gave a tour to the teachers that visited our school, and we also helped with the exhibition about Jews after the World War II, if I'm not mistaken, when they were finally free.
Okay. Was it boring or was it a fun and interesting project? And how easy or hard was it?
How easy or how was it? It was a very fun experience, and I will definitely do it again, because from this I got to learn about other schools and I got to learn very new information that I did not know before. With the teachers that visited our school, we had the chance to talk, and I've learned about the educational system that they have in their countries, and it was very interesting, so I'll definitely do it again.
Okay, good. What was beneficial for you? Any harm?
It was beneficial from the term that I got to expand my horizons, and I got to learn more things about World War II, especially because one of my subjects here at school is history. Through that project I got to learn more things and learn about other countries.
What kind of competence you had fostered? Team working, language, digital, working with data, social?
We did a little bit of everything, I think. Our part was a little bit of everything. We gave the tour about our school to the teachers, and we also talked to them, and we also had the opportunity to be part of one of the 6 lessons that were taught in our school, the physics one to be more specific.
Are you familiar with the Erasmus project?
No, at first I wasn't familiar with the Erasmus project. The first time I came in contact with it was this time at school.
Yeah, honestly, due to COVID restrictions, we haven't done anything like this before, so the seminars was our first interaction with this.
Was that seminars beneficial for you? And why?
Honestly, yes, because we learned lots of things about history, about physics that honestly they've never taught us in school.
Did you learn any values through that experience?
We definitely definitely did learn some, like teamwork, and because it was the first time we came in contact with our schoolmates after the pandemic, and we did learn some new things that we didn't know before.
Was it a boring or a fun experience? Was it interesting? Did you learn a lot from it?
Honestly, it was interesting. We learned lots of things about history, as I said before, about physics, and I didn't find it boring at all.
What about values? Foster respecting human rights, respecting own and other people's history, respecting cultural heritage, or respecting previous generations' sacrifices.
Yes, I mean, through this process we learn to value other cultures. For me, it was quite the shock when I've learned that the educational system that they have in their countries is maybe more, how can I say that, more adaptable to the students. And I also learned about the Jewish and how they were treated in World War II. And some of the facts really shocked me because I was not expecting all this brutal behavior from the Germans.
Would you say the project was successful?
It was definitely successful, and I hope we involve more countries next years and we expand to maybe all Europe, because why not? It was very successful, and I would recommend other students trying it. It was one of the best experiences throughout the year.
Thank you, thank you.
Να σε ρωτάω, έλα. Και vas μου δει.
What was your role in the course? Θα πω όμορφα είναι.
Όμορφα.
Πού το λες το όμορφα?
Όμορφα, εδώ.
Μπορεί να κάτσεις ακριβώς.
Θα κάτσω.
Εμένα δεν θα με πιάνεις.
Να με φαίνεται.
Εγώ έτσι τα φαίνομαι.
Εν ωραιότητα με το πλάνο, εγώ φαίνομαι ωραία. Που θα με πάνω.
Έλα αγάπη.
Θέλω να θωρώ κιόλας για να σας... Λοιπόν, σας στέκει μου. Δεν
Can
πειράζει.
I check the questions on time?
Yes, you can, you may. I'm gonna surprise you, ένα σου τα λαλούν εκατομμένα.
Παναγία, ένα λεπτό, και από είναι υπογραμμισμένα, ναι. Το χάλε.
Ξέρω, ένα αυτό σχεδιάζει.
Ναι, εκείνο που είναι υπογραμμισμένο. Δεν λάλλει τις μαλακίες εσύ. Εκείνο που είναι υπογραμμισμένο.
Να υποθέσω αν δεν έχει κάτι που ξέρουμε, απλά να κόψουμε και μείνασαι.
Tell me next question.
Να πούμε, let me think about
I
it.
refuse to answer this question.
Δεν να βάλω και εγώ να μιλάω.
Are you familiar with the Erasmus project and what was your role in it?
I am familiar with the project. Τι μου έρθει στο δεύτερο ξανά.
Okay.